What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another React video today. I'm just kidding, that's not my intro, guys. What's happening? Welcome to another video of me reacting to setups requested by you guys. So with that said, sit back and relax, and let's begin. TechSource Season 6 mouse pads are officially here. If you guys want to snag one, make sure to visit dealsource.tech/store or just click the link below. All right, so this first setup, I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I came across it when I was scrolling on Instagram and I saw a reel. This guy did a reel of it and it was about maybe 10-15 seconds. But apparently he uploaded a video on YouTube for the full setup tour. And well, we're gonna check it out. It's a 30-minute video. Obviously, I'm not gonna watch all of it. And I don't think it's in English. Subtitles aren't even available, unfortunately. So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to try and figure out what's going on in this video, but the setup looks freaking incredible.
สวัสดีครับผมแบงกี้ครับและในที่สุดนะครับวันนี้ก็มาถึงนะฮะกับการรีวิวยานอวกาศลำนี้ของผมครับ
Yeah, I mean, geez, that's insane. This is it looks like with another spaceship vibe or a spaceship style setup, and it kind of reminds me of Abloflast's setup. But that dude's setup, honestly, he set the bar so freaking high. There is nothing in this world or out of this world that can compete right now. So if you guys missed that video, check it out. I'll drop a link to it below. But this one pretty much comes to a very close second, in my opinion. Damn, yeah. It looks like he kind of built it in a small like closet space, if I'm gonna guess. It doesn't look like it was a bedroom because of how narrow it was. But given the amount of space he had to work with, I'm actually very impressed he was able to fit all of this.
วันนี้นะครับผมว่าผมพร้อมแล้วที่จะมารีวิวให้ดู
You gotta love this guy's dedication to the theme. I love it. He's wearing a NASA suit with the Dogecoin on there.
So crypto.
We're taking Dogecoin to the moon.
Oh man. I love it. That's so sick.
Hello, welcome. System on.
ว่าไงมะละกอพร้อมออกเดินทางกันหรือยัง
สถานะพร้อมเทคออฟระดับเชื้อเพลิง
Where did you get that suit
อ
from?
อกซิเจน 99%
It's a legit suit.
100% วันนี้อากาศแจ่มใสคาดว่าจะใช้เวลาเดินทางจากพื้นดินไปยังวงโคจรในเวลา8 นาทีโอ้เจ๋ง
แรงบันดาลใจจากการสร้างห้องนี้เนี่ยมาจาก2สิ่งด้วยกันนะครับผมอย่างแรกเลยคือลำตัวนะตรงกลางในระหว่างโต๊ะคอมกับห้องทำครัวตรงนี้ผมจะจำลองโบกี้หนึ่งนะครับในรถไฟสโนว์เพียร์เซอร์ครับผมนี่ส่วนหัวยานนะครับผมได้มาจากเกมที่ผมเล่นนะครับ
Alright, so this dude has 3 massive TVs. Got that infinity style, I think they're maybe 50-inch 4K TVs, if I had to guess. And then he has a 34-inch, possibly a 38-inch ultra-wide in the center, which is the main monitor and like the main area where he pretty much does everything. It's not touchscreen, so I don't know why he's touching it, maybe just for the effect of the video. And then he has his keyboard, mouse, and then whatever that is on the left side with a bunch of buttons. So this type of setup is actually not for competitive gaming or FPS gaming. This is purely a racing sim or flight sim setup. So it's mostly for on the casual side.
นั่นก็คือ Star Citizen เป็นหัวยานของ Crusader Hercules เป็นยานที่ผมซื้อมาเล่นเองนะครับในเกมStar Citizen คือเขาไม่จ่ายนะคือเกม Star
I'm guessing you took inspiration from Star Citizen. Maybe that's what he's saying here.
Open World นะไม่ใช่ Open World ดิขั้นตอนการสร้างห้องนี้แล้วก็งบประมาณที่ใช้นะครับผม
In terms of design, I gotta say, man, this guy definitely killed it. Like, imagine the immersion you get playing at a setup like this. And I feel like that's why it was designed like this. You're literally walking up to the cockpit of your spaceship and there's nothing around you that's gonna distract you from like reality. So once you sit there on the chair in front of these 3 massive screens, you best believe you're sucked into whatever game you're playing. So, and I think that's what the main goal for this entire setup was. I don't know if he's the person who designed the setup and built it. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comment section if you understand the language. Oh, there we go. It's a team. So it's a team of people.
ออกแบบมายังไม่ตรงใจผมเท่าไหร่นะครับเพราะว่าตัวเพดานเนี่ยเข้าใจไหมเวลาเขาทำเป็นห้องอ่ะแล้วเพดานอ่ะมันสูงไปไงเอาง่ายๆคืออยาก
That's so cool, dude.
ดูแล้วแบบผมเสร็จแล้วโอเคเฮ้ยแบบนี้แหละโอเคครับผมเขาก็เริ่มทำการขึ้นรูปนะครับผมอย่างแรกเลยเนี่ยเขาก็จะเชื่อมเหล็กก่อน ทำเป็นโครงเหล็กนะครับผมอันนี้คือยึดด้วยโครงเหล็กนะแล้วก็ตัดครับผมตัดไม้
I wonder how long it took to build this setup.
แล้วก็มาประกอบร่างกันนะส่วนเล็ก
Couple months maybe.
ประกอบกันอะไร
It took Apple Flat 3 months apparently to do that masterpiece. So this one's a little bit smaller. Maybe a month, max 2 months, I would say. How much does the setup cost? By the way, in that currency, how much is that in US?
เฉพาะตัวยานะครับอยู่ที่ 400,000 บาทครับผมไม่รวม
Oh, there we go.
นะครับ
$11,000.
ตีไปเลย 60,000 รวมเป็นเงิน 460,000 บาทแล้วนะครับค่าเครื่องครัวต่างๆอีก 50,000 บาทครับ
It's probably like $100,000 setup if I had to guess.
มีอีก3ตัวละ 60,000 นะครับ
Oh, there it is. 3 Sonys, 4K.
มอนิเตอร์เป็นจอเคิร์ฟ 32:9
Oh shoot, I was way off. That's a 49-inch? What was I smoking on? I don't know why I thought that was a 34-inch. I knew it was much wider than that. So okay, that makes sense.
เป็นจอยาวมากเป็นของซัมซุงตัวนั้นเนี่ยน่าจะซื้อมา 20,000 กว่าบาทหรือ 30,000 นี่แหละ จอยสติ๊กสำหรับเล่นเกมซิมูเลเตอร์ต่างๆนะครับอีก 65,000 บาทครับก็อยู่ที่ 700,000
Is everybody keeping track of the totals? So that's the PC powering it all.
200,000 หรือ 300,000
Looks like a 3080 Vision.
เอาง่ายๆคือ 200,000 กว่าบาทเพราะว่าช่วงนั้นการ์ดจอแพงด้วยนะครับเป็น
6650
3090ด้วยนะครับระบบไฟทั้งหมดในยานนี้นะครับผมใช้เป็นฟิลิปฮิวนะครับเป็นไฟ LED แบบนี้ครับผมสามารถสั่งการผ่านมือถือได้สำหรับไฟแอมเบียนไลท์ทั้งหมดบนยานนี้ก็เรา
The lighting is on point.
ทั้งหมดนะก็หูย
It's not overdone. It's perfect.
เป็นล้านเลยยาน
Perfectly spaced out. Sometimes less is more, you guys.
ผมเป็นโลโก้ของยี่ห้อยานอวกาศที่ผมซื้อนะครับเป็นของ Crusader Industry ส่วนประตูตรงนี้นะครับประตูนี้เนี่ยเป็นระบบเซนเซอร์สไลด์นะครับจริงๆถ้าเกิดเนียนๆนะเดินผ่านนี่เห็นไหมไม่ต้องทำอย่างนี้ก็ได้
That's so freaking cool.
ช่างเขาจัดการให้
We got LEDs in the floor. I mean, the attention to detail. If you guys really just break it down, you gotta be impressed at the amount of dedication they put in this. It's really easy just to focus on the setup area and kind of, you know, not worry about everything else, but the fact that this guy was so committed to the spaceship theme that he even kind of went all out in this landing zone area, whatever it's called. We got LEDs in the floor, slidable doors. I mean, the details and the decals on the actual walls, it makes it seem like you're inside of an actual spaceship, and that's what I love so much about this setup.
จริงๆแล้วผมอยากได้ไฟสเปคที่เหมือนกับในยานอันนั้นผมซื้อมาเป็นของฟิลิปอันนี้มันเปลี่ยนสีไม่ได้แต่ไฟในยานเปลี่ยนสีได้เป็นแอมเบียนไลท์มาผมจะเดินเข้าไปแล้วนะ
Because you can't just have a regular door open up into your spaceship, right? You gotta have that slidable door. And it's automated with a sensor. Beautiful.
แบบว่ามันหน่วยยานอวกาศจริงๆและนี่คือท้ายยานลำนี้ของผมนะครับถ้าเกิดปิดไฟ
That's cool. It's got a nice area here to display some collectibles.
เป็นเหลืองๆตรงนี้นะครับไฟแอมเบียนไลท์ทั้งหมดนะครับทั้งยาน
It's kind of separate from the actual like battle station.
แล้วก็ดาวน์โหลดแอปพลิเคชันมาเชื่อมต่อกับมือถือสามารถสั่งได้เลยว่าอยากได้สีอะไรอยากได้โทนแบบไหนนะครับแอปพลิเคชันหลักผมใช้ตัวฮิลนะหรือว่าใช้แอปพลิเคชันนี้ก็ได้ในการเปิดเนี่ยบ้านมันก็จะเชื่อมต่อไฟทุกดวงนะครับในยานของผม
Everything's synced up to his phone, so you can control the lights on there.
สามารถเล่นไฟได้ตามเอฟเฟกต์ที่มีเลยนะมีมิวสิกด้วย
That's so freaking epic.
เล่นตามเสียงฟ้าร้องอะไรประมาณนี้นะครับมีเอฟเฟกต์
Oh, he's got themes on there too. Nice. Okay.
นะครับต่อไปเรามาดูโซนห้องครัวกันบ้างนะครับนั่นก็คือฝั่งขวามือของผมตรงนี้นะครับเป็นโซนทำอาหาร
Have you noticed that literally every piece of gear he has is also like in the color white? You gotta love the dedication to the color scheme here.
อันนี้คือผมจำลองเครื่องบินมาเลยนะนี่
Got a snack drawer too. Nice,
เหมื
nice.
อนกันนี่เห็นไหม
You gotta have snacks in space, right?
ฟิลลิ่งมันเหมือนอยู่ข้างบน
Damn, even the doors are freaking legit.
ขาแค่แอร์โฮสเตสจริงๆผมรับแอ
Damn.
ร์โฮสเตสส่วนตัวนะครับใครอยาก
So dope.
ตัวมาดูตรงนี้ครับเป็นเครื่องครัวหลักๆบนนี้นะครับอันนี้เป็น
Is that an air fryer?
ของเสี่ยวมี่นะ
It's an air fryer.
ตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่วะเนี่ยตั้งแต่เมื่อไหร่วะไม่ได้ถ่ายคลิปนานมากนะ
You gotta make your meals in space too, right?
ดูนี่ผมแปะลิงก์ไว้ให้นะครับตัวตรงนี้
Bruh.
ฟ้านะครับของซัมซุงตัวนี้พรีเซนต์มากเลย
Oh, it's a freaking griller?
ครับผมสั่งช้อปปี้เหมือนกันมันมีร้านมันเข้าไป
That I have never seen before in a setup. You got a built-in kitchen. This man's got a built-in kitchen. Oh my god. I've seen it all, ladies and gentlemen. I have seen it all.
ที่ก้นเนี่ยมันรองรับเตาไฟฟ้าได้นะครับแล้วตรงนี้ครับผมอันนี้เป็นการน้ำร้อนอันนี้ขาดไม่ได้
And then of course you got the coffee machine.
ใช้ดีมากนะครับแค่กดปุ๊บ
Oh, hot water. Okay.
เป็นที่สวยมากมันเป็นสีขาวอ่ะผมใช้ถ่าย
Even the microwave is in white and black.
แต่มันไม่มีที่วางไงผมจะเอาขึ้นมาเฉพาะ คลิปที่เราใช้
Bravo, man. Bravo,
อันนี้
bravo.
เบามากเราจะติดไลท์โปร
I'm impressed
มันไม่ได้จับเมาส์เลยนะทุกคน อันนี้ก็เป็นอุปกรณ์ VR นะครับปลั๊กไฟที่ไม่ได้ใช้ อันนี้เป็นหูฟัง KDA
You cannot argue this guy's dedication.
จริงๆแล้วผมกะจะเอามา
The peripherals, the headset, everything's in white. I love it.
ผมกลัวมันเก่า เก็บไปดีกว่า ส่งหอนครูไปฮะฝั่งในครัวผ่านไปเรามาดูฝั่งนี้มาดีกว่าครับ เป็นฝั่งรองไฮไลท์นะครับ
So on this side, there's a little bit of a secondary setup, I guess, mostly for productivity. We got an iMac.
จัดตามพี่มังเลยดู
Why haven't you skinned the bezel, my guy? For someone who's so freaking dedicated to the color scheme and picking out everything in white, I'm actually surprised to see the iMac not modded. Even the keyboard is the stock. I'm surprised you didn't go with the white version. I'm pretty sure there's a white Apple keyboard unless I'm missing out on something.
ตั้งปุ๊บอาทิตย์ถัดไปจัดมาเลยครับผม3,300,000จอของดีวูมนะครับผมเป็นจอเป็นดิจิตอลแบบนี้ก็สามารถเข้า
Oh, even the mouse is black.
ได้ว่าเราจะโชว์อะไรนะมันมีโชว์ราคาบิตคอยได้โชว์ยอดซับสไครต์ได้นะครับยอดติดตามยอดวิวอะไรเงี้ยด้วยฟิลิปฮิวนะครับผมตรงนี้เนี่ยเป็นจอทีวีนะครับผม Sony 65 นิ้วนะครับ
Oh, that's where the PC is. It's on the bottom.
ต่
Okay.
อกันแบบนี้นะฮะนี่ตรงนี้เนี่ยคือจะบอกเลยว่าเป็นมุมเล่นเกมที่ดีมากๆนะครับผมลองเอาเกมมาเล่นแล้วไม่ว่าจะเป็นเกมฟอร์ซ่าขับรถโคตรเวียนหัวเอาจริงมันไม่ได้ดีนะจอแบบนี้เวลาเราขับรถแล้วมันแบบว่า
That's such a sick racing sim setup.
มันกว้างเกินมันกว้างเกินอ่ะมิติมันกว้างเกินแล้ว
Easily the best racing sim setup I've seen
แล้วมันหมุนแล้วมันเวียน
anywhere.
ลืมรีวิวเก้าอี้
I think this guy definitely tops it.
ผมสั่งมาก่อนใครเลยนะครับทุกคนเป็น
But unfortunately, that's all it is. It's a racing sim setup. You can't do competitive games. You can't play Warzone on there.
ประมาณ 17,000-18,000 ต่อตัวหนึงนะฮะตัวนี้คือใช้ดีมาก
It won't be ideal, is what I'm trying to say.
มันสู้อันดาซีไม่ได้นะใช่ป่ะแต่มันแค่กระชับอ่ะมันดูเฟิร์มอ่ะต่อไปครับผมเรามาดูตรงนี้มากดีกว่าตัวนี้เนี่ยเป็นจอนะครับผมจอ Samsung Curve
See, there's barely enough mouse space for that too, and it's wireless too. So, yeah, definitely flight sim, racing sim, that kind of games. Hell, even Mario Kart works on here. But any type of like shooter type game, unfortunately, maybe you can play Elden Ring on here actually, since it's controller based. I think Elden Ring will be pretty dope on here too.
เริ่ม
Actually.
นะขนาด 49 นิ้วนะครับเป็นอัตราส่วนจอเนี่ย 32:9 มันจะยาวมากยาว
Anything with a controller or anything with a joystick or even a racing wheel would be freaking epic at this setup, without a doubt. Damn, dude.
เอาดิมาดิมาครับเดี๋ยวผม
That's so dope.
เกม Forza ให้ดู
There is a racing sim.
เทียบเกมพวกรอบต่างๆนะครับความเร็วก็จะขึ้นตรงนี้เลย
Oh, he's using the ultrawide as a secondary display. That's pretty clever.
เชฟโรเล็กนะครับคาเวกนะฮะครับเฉพาะการ์ด
All right, what are the PC specs? It's a 3090. Oh, damn. Okay, he's rocking a 3090.
ตอนนั้นการ์ดจอแพงด้วยผมใช้เป็น
What
การ์ดจอ
CPU?
RTX 3090 นะครับผมเป็นของ Gigabyte Vision นะฮะคู่กับเมนบอร์ด Gigabyte C5
It's a Z590 board, so
กิกเป็นของ Corsair
maybe an 11900K if I had to guess.
เจ็บใจมากเป็น CPU Intel Core i9 นะ Gen 11
Yep,
ผม
1100K
อาทิตย์เดียวครับ Gen 12 เปิดตัว
32 gigs of RAM maybe or
บอกว่าพี่ Core i5 ตัวเนี้ยแรงกว่า Core i9 อีกนะโอ้โหโคตรเจ็บใจเลย
It's definitely beast.
น้ำระบบปิดของ Corsair ตัวนี้ก็ออกมาเป็นประมาณนี้ครับผม 200,000 เกือบ 300,000 กว่าบาทนะครับรวมทุกอย่างแล้วสวยมาก
All right, so my final thoughts on the setup. I think it was executed very well. It's, I would say, easily the second coolest setup I've seen, right underneath Aboflaz. And all the attention to detail that was done, like the slidable door, the caution tape, the lighting, the shelving units, it makes it seem like you're actually stepping inside of a spaceship. So the immersion is definitely there. But there are some things I do want to talk about, starting with the secondary setup on the right. I do want to first start off and say that I love the dedication to the color scheme, going with all white products. You know, there's continuity there, there's consistency. But then when you look at the opposite side, you see a black or space gray iMac. And honestly, I can't help but feel like it just kicks you back to reality. When you walk into the spaceship, you want to be kind of just immersed into this new world. But then when you see the iMac, it's like, oh, okay, that's an iMac. And on top of that, it's not even modded. Like you could easily skin the bezel to make it white or pick up a white wireless keyboard and a white magic mouse just to add more to that consistency. So it's a small little nitpick over there, but something I would have definitely done differently. All right, now let's talk about the actual setup itself. This was done really well. I love how he kind of just shoved those three TVs I don't know what size those are, maybe 50, 65-inch TVs, but you shove them inside the wall, so you get that immersive experience. And then you got that massive 49-inch ultra-wide as the main display, essentially. But you're kind of limited on what games you can play, right? Because of the amount of mouse space you have, and you got the racing wheel and the shifter on the left side, so it takes up a lot of space. So if you have your friends coming over and you want to play Warzone or CS:GO or whatever, then you're pretty much, I mean, it's technically possible still to play those games, but it's not designed for it, is what I'm trying to say. The PC is actually in a really good spot. It makes it really easy to access to upgrade parts later down the line if you want to. It's not like far away inside of a wall or something, so convenience is definitely there. Plus it's still visible from a distance and it's not bothering his legroom. So I think, you know, putting it underneath the setup was a really great choice. So my final rating for this battle station is an easy 10 out of 10. Whoever designed it and built it, my hat's off to you guys. Absolutely phenomenal work. There's nothing I can really recommend to improve it. There were some nitpicks, you know, that I mentioned earlier. Those are just personal opinion, but yeah, absolutely fantastic setup. It's not even a setup, it's actually an actual battle station that we've seen today. But yeah, thank you guys for linking me this video to review. All right, the next highly requested setup to react to is Symfunny. I think that's how you spell it. I feel like I'm butchering it. Oh, it's spelled differently. All right, so here we go. 10 months ago, revealing my $20,000 gaming setup. I believe he is a popular Warzone streamer, if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look.
Yo, what is up, YouTube? We are back with another video, a little bit different of a video here, and basically I want to show you guys.
Oh, those panels look cool.
We're in a whole different room, whole different house, leeching my way in the 100T house. So, you know, I just want to show you guys what I'm playing on.
Let's see what you got, my guy.
Camera lady. Camera
woman.
lady.
Yeah.
My wonderful girlfriend Brooke is recording this. Please excuse the annoying cable. That's for Matt's golf simulator.
Oh.
Anyways, so up here at the top, that is a ball that Matt was gifted. It's a signed. Is it Alonzo? It's some famous basketball player who's cracked that Matt really likes, Alonzo or something. Anyways, hey, you know, we got all the candy that we need. I stole all of it. None of this is mine, but I use it every day, you know, when I need a snack. We got all that. You know,
I wonder how many times he's gonna clap in today's video.
YouTube different of a house and wonderful girlfriend.
Do we have a counter
Right here
somewhere?
as well. Nothing in there, but I should be taking advantage of that. Back over here, we got a closet that if you go in there, it's about 100 degrees. The cameras, you know, the security, the sound systems, all that for the house is all back there.
Nice.
And it gets really hot. And you know, while I'm streaming, my little fan thing will actually, it says it'll get to 89 degrees in here. It's hit 90.
It's miserable.
Right here, Haley, Matt's girlfriend, brought in this cloud couch from her apartment.
As much as I love to take a look at the rest of it, let's just focus on the setup stuff. So let's quickly scroll here.
I totally take a lot of pictures. Here is the setup, okay? Now, this setup, don't get me wrong, hey, guys, it's a little bit scuffed, okay? The desk literally...
A little bit scuffed, my guy. What is that monitor just hanging at the edge of the desk? Oh my, like more than half of it is hanging off the desk. That is very scary. And look how like misaligned all three of the displays are. That is such a wonky setup, my guy.
I need to upgrade some things.
Oh
No,
my lord.
I'm blocking the beautiful view of the computer. There we go. Yeah. Okay.
Block those wires back there.
Where do you think I should... Oops.
He just got dissed by his girlfriend. You better block those wires. Oh my god.
I think let's start with the actual. No, you know what? Let's start with the monitors. You love
Okay,
monitors.
monitors. Monitors are a big, major part of a setup. Yes, there is yogurt on the bottom left.
Absolutely.
That's disgusting.
So I'm definitely very picky on my monitors. I've gone through a few. I've probably used like maybe like 7 or 8 different ones. Call me crazy, okay? So I actually just recently switched to a 1440p monitor because on Warzone it's very hard to see on 1080. A lot of games, you know, maybe CS, Valorant, a lot of these games you don't really need a 1440p monitor, in my opinion. This is the 170 hertz Asus monitor. It's 144 overclocked to 170, and
Nice, okay.
I've been using it for about 2 weeks, and I like it more strictly because of the 1440p. And to be honest, I don't really get more than 170 hertz a lot of time anyways, so it does the job.
He doesn't get 170 hertz a lot of the times. I think he meant to say he doesn't get 170 FPS a lot of the times. I don't know what settings he plays on, but with a 3090, I would assume even on normal settings, you should be able to hit 170.
Just a standard 27-inch monitor. That's just for, you know, chat, whatever. And then
How is that even hanging off the freaking desk? Oh, there's a mount. Okay, there's a desk right on there. So it looks like each monitor is hooked up to the desk separately, individually, each with its own mount.
Here, this is the XL2546.
I just don't like how it's like in the corner over there. Like 1/8 of the monitor is being blocked off by the main display. It's not even sitting on on a monitor arm. It's sitting on the desk itself. So I feel like the desk here is the issue. It's such a small desk. It doesn't have that much surface area to work with, unfortunately.
Which is now just a second monitor. I was using it as one of my mains, but we switched it up.
That's just not practical,
so
my guy.
I guess one of the coolest parts of this whole thing, I think, is this right here. Bang. And we also have this one right here.
Pretty dirty mouse pad.
Bang. Look at that. Yeah. Ignore the stains on the mouse pad. I spill things a lot. So that right there.
Those are some nice keyboards. I will give them that.
Matrix keyboards, and we came out with a Symfunny keyboard. They're out now. The link will be in the description. But we've got the blue case, if you want to show that little branding there on the side.
Nice.
Bang.
Okay.
We've got the blue case. We also have the white case. This mouse pad, ignore this. The mouse pad is for sale, but this one's just kind of like a prototype, not the actual production one. Also, please, camera lady, listen.
Camera
I
lady.
saw comments on my last setup video, okay, and people said they left the video when I saw the cable management.
They left the video because they saw the cable. Who are you guys? Imagine watching a video, you're like, oh, look at the cable management. All right, well, I'm out of here. I've never actually heard of that before. I've heard people disliking videos and stuff, or at the very least leaving a negative comment or a constructive comment, but I've never seen anybody skip off a video because of it. Have you done that before? Let me know in the comment section. That's actually very curious.
I personally think cable management is absolutely ridiculous, okay?
Say
There's no point in
what?
doing it, okay? Dude, it's just dumb, okay? Let's just anyways.
What? What the hell did he just say? I gotta replay that one more time. I'm sorry, because I know he did not say that cable management is unnecessary.
I personally think cable management is absolutely ridiculous, okay? There's no point in doing it, okay? Dude, it's just dumb, okay? Let's just continue.
It's just dumb. It's just dumb. There's no point in doing cable management. I'm gonna explain this once only. I'm gonna try and be as calm as possible. Look, cable management is not mandatory. It's an optional thing. It's kind of like not doing your bed in the morning. It's a personal choice. You don't have to do your bed. You don't have to make your bed every time you wake up. But it's more than just aesthetics. You know, doing the cable management on your setup is part of building a setup. It's part of the experience. You can't just leave that part out. I feel like someone who makes an excuse saying that cable management is not necessary kind of tells me that they're either a messy person or a lazy person or both. It's your setup, my guy. You do you. You don't care about cable management, that's fine, but don't say that you don't need to do cable management. It's more than just aesthetics. Obviously, it improves the look of your setup, but more importantly, if you leave the cables on the floor, what happens over time is that dust and dirt attract to objects. They attract to the cables and it becomes like a rat's nest. It becomes filthy wherever their cables are. So mostly, most of the time it's underneath your desk. So it makes it really difficult to clean. So you can't kind of go around, you can go around the cables, but you can't clean up the area that the cables are covering. Does that make sense? So if the cables are managed, they're above the ground, they're underneath your desk or whatever, it's gonna make it easy for you to vacuum underneath that area. Keeps your setup clean, keeps your work area clean. I don't know about you guys, but I love coming to a clean work area or gaming setup. It just feels nice being at a clean area. Unless you're a messy person and you're kind of used to being in a messy area, then that's all you. By all means, do what makes your heart happy. Do what makes you happy. But don't say cable management is stupid or whatever words that he used, because I completely disagree with that statement. So yeah, at the end of the day, it's your choice, it's your workspace. If you like to have things messy around, then you do you, boo. But don't ever say that cable management is unnecessary or stupid or pointless. That's the dumbest thing I've heard. I'm sorry.
For the chair, My other setup, we do have a Herman Miller and body. No. Listen, Matt gave me this chair with these stains. Maybe not this one,
Oof.
all these other ones, okay? I stole this from Matt. No.
I'm not surprised.
it's bad, but that's
I'm
not
not
what happened.
surprised.
Boys, chat, okay?
Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need some help, okay? Put a comment on what headphones you think I should get, okay? You know, I kind of want to upgrade, maybe some like 800s or 820s or something. It's fine.
Bruh.
Listen, it's a little bit scuffed. I've had them, they've had a good life, okay? They've lasted, you know. Look,
SteelSeries Arctis wireless ones that I recently picked up are pretty banging. They work for me.
We're talking about headset. We also have the mic. You know what most streamers
This
use.
dude's taped up a microphone, man. What is this scuffed setup tour? What is going on here? Oh my god.
It's best or not, but it does the job. And I left a piece. I take the mic from here to Texas.
Oh my god.
And I left the piece, so now it's taped on there for now.
Symfunny, my guy. Do you need a setup makeover too, or what?
So we've got the first PC. This one specifically is the gaming PC. This one has a 10900K that's overclocked to, it's like nothing crazy, like 4.8, 4.9. We've got 32 gigs of 3600 CL14 RAM.
He knows his RAM sticks.
All the good
Okay.
stuff. Bunch of fans. I personally, I'm gonna be honest, I think all the light up fans are stupid. If I could, you know, make the rules, we don't need no RGB. Yo. All right?
Turn them off. You can turn them off on the
And then
computer.
Down here, please ignore the cable management. Over there we have my audio.
We can't ignore. See, okay, look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Zoom in on this beautiful masterpiece over here. You can see so much crap, so much dirt build up around the cables. It's impossible to clean this because of the rat's nest down here. So if your cable management was better, you could have easily like vacuumed it using a handheld vacuum or whatever, you know, some sort of cleaning device. But it's just horrible looking at this, especially on carpet. You know, that dirt really sticks to the carpet. So you gotta do you gotta make it a habit to clean it once every 2 weeks at least. But you can't because of this monstrosity.
Oh no, that looks really bad. I just use like a Focusrite Scarlett Solo. It's like $100. Just
This dude's audio interface is literally on the ground. Why not just hook it up underneath the desk or put it on your desk? Is it because you don't have cable slack? What's going on here? There's no reason for the audio interface to be on the ground. I even see a mouse charger, a PCI bracket that kind of fell off the back of the PC. Like, what the hell am I looking at over here? There's a thumb screw over there too. Oh my lord. Symfunny, if you need me to come over just to do the cable management, my guy, I got you covered. I got you covered. Free of charge.
plug the mic in there, and then I've got the cloud lifter for the Shure SM7B. But yeah, this PC, hey, like I was saying, you know, we don't need all these crazy fancy lights, okay? Look, you can see me plug. This one is just at 9900K with a 2080 Ti, and then I believe also that might just be 16 gigs of RAM, but it's a streaming PC. Doesn't really matter what's in there much as long as the stream turns on and doesn't crash. Okay, so I guess, you know, one of the coolest parts of this room, I think, is the lights. She's recording on the phone, so
That's literally the only cool thing in this room.
I can change all the
Are the
lights.
acoustic panels with the lights. That's
Ceiling, I can dim
that's
the
it.
ceiling. I need to buy a new desk.
This thing is
think
horrible.
For our anniversary,
okay. So yeah, let's talk about this a little bit, my guy. Clearly, you got the space for a much wider desk. I'm curious why you kind of settled for something so small. Get something much wider. A 72-inch desk would be really nice. You can actually have plenty of space for your monitors. It's not a big deal that you have 3 different model monitors. That doesn't bother me as much as the way you have it set up. It hurts my eyes. And I'm sure it hurts your eyes too. Like, don't you want something that's super clean and like flush? The 2 keyboards, 2 mice for both of your PCs. It's okay, it does take up a lot of space, but I feel like if you have a larger desk, then that's not gonna be much of an issue. Keeping your PC on the carpet is not a good idea. Since you don't do any cleaning down there, it's pretty obvious, then you know you should probably lift it up by using either like a piece of wood, or they have these really cool like PC stands you can buy from Amazon. It's like 25 bucks or something. They got wheels on it too, so you can roll it around and have access to the back if you want. Cable management obviously is pretty bad. There's some stuff that I wouldn't recommend putting on the floor, like your audio interface. I would honestly just attach some 3M tape on the back of it and slap it underneath your underneath the desk. But yeah, mic setup's pretty cool, no complaints there. Obviously, you definitely need a new headset. This entire setup just needs a complete rework or a makeover. So I'm going on record, just like I offered Pokimane a setup makeover, I'm offering you a setup makeover as well, Symfunny. You definitely got the gear, my guy. You're just missing the execution. So if you're watching this video, or if anyone watches Symfunny streams, let them know in the chat that Edgar from TechSource is offering him a setup makeover. But my overall rating for this is going to be a solid 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10. Yeah, I could definitely use some tweaking. And that will do it for today's video. As always, make sure you guys comment below. Let me know which setups I should react to next. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in the next one.